Hello. Well, every once in a while someone asks me to make something from scratch that I've never made before, so that's what I'm doing today. We're going to make, or I should say, I'm going to make chicken hash. Now the recipe is advertised as in the South we use everything over again. Well, I can tell you in the Midwest, and I bet in the North, West, and East, we do the same thing. I can go to the refrigerator sometimes, there's a potato, there's some bacon, there's this, there's that, that's a meal. Today I'm going to use over a little leftover rotisserie chicken. So this is all we need here. You maybe have some of this in your refrigerator right now. I have a cup of cubed potatoes, a cup of chicken stock, a half of a diced onion, 1/2 cup diced small celery. I have about a half a tablespoon of garlic, 2 tablespoons of butter. I have some salt and pepper, some parsley that I dried, a cup of diced chicken, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. I have a small saucepan in which I'm going to put the chicken broth and the potatoes, and I'm going to blanch that until they are done. Now to me, a done potato is al dente, really. I don't like them mushy. So let me get that done. You can see I have my potatoes in the chicken broth. I'm going to bring it to a boil and let it simmer until it's al dente. Now you can do it till it's more done if you like. I just like my potatoes a little more crunchy. Okay, they're just starting to simmer a bit. I put my timer on so I can kind of give you a time on this, but it's not going to take very long. I would say the potatoes took about 2.5 minutes, and I have them they're a little al dente. But you know, the recipe doesn't say what to do with the broth, so I've got it on the side ready to go if I want it. Now, in a medium skillet, I put the butter, 2 tablespoons. I'm going to saute the onions, celery, and garlic in this butter, and add some salt and pepper. As the butter is melting, I use the Better Than Bouillon roast chicken for my broth. 1 teaspoon to a cup. I love Better Than Bouillon. That's coming along nicely. I'm still puzzled about the broth. We'll see if I can use it at the end. Alright, we're all set for the onions, the celery, and the garlic. Just a little garlic, not a lot. And we're going to saute this till it's soft. I'll let it saute a couple minutes, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Not a lot. You know, you've already got some salt in that broth you did the potatoes in. Now I'm going to shake in a little pepper. Remember, you can always add some at the end, but you can't take it out. Little salt. Let this simmer just a little longer. Now I'm going to add, I have some parsley, my potatoes, and the chicken. Mix this all together. And when this is where you want it, I will add some cream. Now, I don't think I'm going to here's the deal with the broth. If I wanted a little bit of gravy, I would add that. But I think I'm going for a hash, and I want this to brown up a bit. So I'm going to hold off on adding any broth. Let's keep it as it is. My goal here is to get some browning on the potatoes. I'm getting my kitchen redone, most of it. And it's pretty exciting, but oh boy, picking out colors, I hate doing that. I wish one of you could do it for me. My kitchen was done in the 50s, so you can imagine. Let's let that go a little longer. I'm going to show you something. See my counter? That used to be dotted. I've wiped all the dots off. Needs to be done. The man I'm working with is very nice. He seems to be very understanding of someone who can't decide. Let's let this crisp up. This smells so good, and I took a taste. It tastes so good. I'm going to add the cream now. See what it does for it. I'm not sure why you add cream, but I'm going to follow directions. It is so good. Now, the recipe says serve it over waffles or something like that, but I'm just going to eat it. It is really tasty. What's nice is I can taste the celery, I can taste the onion, I can taste separately. It's like it's a perfect mesh of the spices and ingredients. Now, like I said, if you add this broth, you could make kind of a gravy, use a little cornstarch, and put it over toast or something like that. Very easy. If you put it over waffles or toast, you could serve about 4 people with this. Let me plate it up, as they say in the restaurants. Here we are. Chicken hash, and it is really good. I'll be making this again for sure. Takes very few ingredients, only a cup of chicken. You see, if you serve this over waffles or toast, you'd have enough for at least 4 servings. It is so tasty. It smells so good. Yep. Yep. This one's a keeper. Give it a try. Chicken hash. Till next time, bye-bye.